విద్యా రంగంలోనే అగ్రగామిగా నిలిచిన విద్యా సంస్థ మాంటిసోరీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్కూల్స్. ఫోన్ 227115 మరియు 277022.
Hi children, hello and welcome to video 6 trigonometry. I hope you are all following up the videos, and in the previous class I gave second and fourth sums as homework in page number 285. Now we'll continue fifth sum. That is, all of you open page number 285 all of you, and the sum is in right angle triangle PQR. In right angle triangle PQR, right angle at Q. So we have to mark the right angle at Q, and PQ is 6 centimeters. Given PQ is 6 centimeters, and angle RPQ is equal to 60 degrees. Then you have to find QR and PR. You have to find QR and PR. So the sum is like this. Children, once again read the sum carefully. In a right angle triangle PQR, PQ is 6 right angle at Q, angle RPQ is 60 degrees. Means it is near P. You mark it as P, 60 degrees. Then automatically this will be R. Right angle triangle PQR, right angle at Q, and angle P is 60. Because RPQ is 60 degrees. Now, what about QR? Are you ready? Now see children. If you see 60 degrees and they gave PQ also. PQ value is 6 centimeters. Now I don't know QR. QR I have to find. Shall I take it as X? Okay. Let it be X or some other variable K, whatever it may be. Now our duty is to find QR and PR. Two sides we have to find. For first side, we will follow one technique. See, I know angle 60P. Now what is the opposite side of 60? That is QR by PQ. If you take tan value, for example, tan 60 is equal to 60 degrees opposite side is K by 6. For example, tan 60 is how much? Root 3, that is K by 6. That is 6 into root 3, cross multiplication. 6 root 3. Therefore, K is equal to 6 root 3 centimeters. K is nothing but QR. Therefore, QR is equal to 6 root 3 centimeters. In our values, one value we got. The remaining is PR. So now in the place of K, I am writing 6 root 3. Now we have Pythagoras theorem. So to find PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square according to Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. This is the main theorem, basic principle we are observing. Pythagoras theorem, trigonometric ratios, trigonometric values. These three are the main. So PR square is equal to PQ square how much? 6 square. QR square how much? 6 root 3 whole square. That is 36 plus 6 root 3 whole square. 6 square is 36, root 3 whole square means 3. That's is 108. So 108. We add 8 plus 6, 14. 144. So 36 plus 108. So I want PR square. I want only PR. So for that I write PR is equal to root 144. That is equal to 12. So the side is, therefore PR is equal to 12 centimeters. Very easy children. So once again I am saying you have to draw the diagram by reading the sum twice, because you have to mark the right angle at Q. Correct, exactly. Suppose they gave RPQ is equal to 60. By mistake you should not mark somewhere else. So you have to go through the sum carefully. Then automatically you will be getting. Only the hint what you should get is, because opposite tan 60 is here, opposite by this side. then k by 6 unknown value you have to take, then QR and PR sides easily become. This is fifth sum. And the next one is, so go through it children. The next sum is sixth. In triangle XYZ, all of you go through textbook sixth sum. In triangle XYZ, right angle at Y, YZ is equal to X and XZ is equal to 2X. Determine angle YXZ and YZX. For example, once again, we go through the sum carefully. Right angle at Y. So, draw the right angle triangle at Y 90 degrees. Then, XZ, somewhere you write XZ. YZ is equal to X. And this value automatically they gave. And XZ is equal to 2X. This value also they gave. Now we have to find out this. What is YX? And finally we have to find angle YXZ comma angle YZX. Angle YZX. This is the information given. So once again children, right angle at Y and YZ is equal to X and XZ is equal to 2X. We know that in a right angle triangle, one angle is 90 and remaining two will be definitely acute angles. So first one angle, if you know, automatically other angles will be known. See here relation, suppose if you go for X, angle X, opposite side is X, hypotenuse is 2X. Then opposite by hypotenuse in what ratio? Sine ratio. For example, sin X is equal to, from the figure, opposite by hypotenuse. That is X by 2X. That is half. And sin X is equal to, in a table, where will get half sin 30? Therefore, if we equalize both sine ratios, X is equal to 30 degrees. X is equal to how much? 30. And within, we know one property. Sum of interior angles of a triangle is how much? 180 degrees. Basing on that property, for example, one angle is 90 and X is 30. Then what about angle Z? 90 plus 30, 120. So 180 minus 120 is 60. In this way, we say that angle Z is 60 degrees, or we can apply cos ratio. Then cos value how much? Suppose angle X 30. For that, if you apply YZ by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse, if you write also, will get. So therefore, in according to interior angle property, angle X plus angle Y plus angle Z is equal to 180 degrees and X is 30 degrees and Y is 90 degrees. So Z value if you want, from this equation you can find easily. 120 plus Z is equal to 180. So Z is equal to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degrees. So Z is nothing but, that all you know here, see, middle value angle YXZ is therefore angle YXZ is equal to 30 degrees. Angle YZX is equal to 60 degrees. This is the sum. So very simple. So draw the diagram X to X and the relation you have to see carefully. Opposite by hypotenuse you get, or like in previous sum opposite by adjacent, like that some technique if you apply, the sum will be very easy. And the last but not least in this exercise, is it right to say sin A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B? This sum is seventh sum. See here all models, very different models. Is it right to say sin of A plus B is equal to sin A plus sin B? You can take any value and check if you want. Actually, you have done in a fourth sum, this model only. So justify your answer. So take any values, your wish. So I am taking A is equal to 30 degrees and B is equal to 60 degrees. Shall I? Now apply LHS. Sin 30 plus 60. How much children? Sin 90. So sin 90 is 1. Now go for RHS. Sin A plus sin B means sin 30 plus sin 60. Sin 30 is half, sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So root 3 plus 1 by 2. Therefore, LHS is not equal to RHS. LHS is not equal to RHS. So we cannot say that this should be equal. So final answer is, what is our justification? So sin A plus sin B is not equal to sin of A plus B. Like this we can take any two values and we can check easily. So this is it, children. I hope you feel very easy. So just by having the table of values, once again I am saying sin, cos, tan. The multiplicative ratios are cosecant, secant and cotangent, and sin reciprocal is cosec, that is equal to 1 by cosec or anyway, and cos reciprocal is equal to 1 by sec, tan reciprocal is cot, that is tan is 1 by cot. These ratios number of times repeat. By repeating these values you will get this. So this is about trigonometric values. Now we go to very important concept, that is complementary angles. Complementary angles. So complementary angles in lower classes you got, no? What are complementary angles? If sum of two angles is 90 degrees, they are called as complementary angles. For example, take a right angle triangle only again. I am taking B as 90 degrees only. A and C. So in right angle triangle ABC, I will take the X. Let us assume angle A is equal to X. Now what about this? We all know that sum of triangles is 180. One angle is already 90. So the remaining sum should be 90. So one angle is X means other angle will be 90 minus X. For example, if it is 20, it will be 90 minus 27. If it is 10, it will be 90 minus 10, 80. Sum of those two must be 90. That idea have to get it very carefully. Then automatically sin value of C is 90 minus X. Okay. Now we'll go to find out the trigonometric ratios, like sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, and tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Ready? Now see, children. Just we'll go through once. Sin x, for example, at A, no? Sin A. At here. So what is the opposite side? BC. By hypotenuse, AC. This is hypotenuse. For A, if you take this is opposite, this is adjacent. Now, what is cos A? What is cos A? Adjacent by hypotenuse. AB by AC. AB or BA, everything same. Tan or tan x. Sin x you can take any value because we mark now tan value. Opposite by adjacent, that is BC by AB. BC by AB. You all know that what is the reciprocal of sine? Cosecant. Very good. So cosec theta, cosec x. Just reversing the sign. So BC by AC becomes AC by BC. Means cosecant is equal to hypotenuse by opposite, that is AC by BC. Now cos reciprocal what, children? Secant. That is hypotenuse by adjacent AB. And what is cot x? Reciprocal, that adjacent by opposite, AB by BC. AB by BC. Now this is about angle A. Now what about 90 minus 6? Shall we find out those also? Why I am doing all this, you know? We are going to draw some conclusions. What are the complementary angles of the trigonometric ratio? Very easy. Now we will go to this part. Now observe sin 90 minus x. Now we have to focus on this. Now hypotenuse same only. 90 minus x opposite side is now AB. So just you draw another diagram or you observe carefully. Now why I am changing the sides, you know? What angle now I am focusing on? 90 minus x. So for that opposite side is AB. Adjacent is BC. Now arctical. Now what is, now focus on this sine value. Opposite by hypotenuse. AB by AC. AB by AC. Now what about cos 90 minus x? Cos value adjacent by and BC by AC. BC by AC. What about tan 90 minus x? What about tan 90 minus x? Opposite by and means AB by BC. AB by. In the same way, write cosecant, secant and cot. We will write side. What is cot? Cosec 90 minus x. Cosec 90 minus x means reverse. AC by AB. What is secant 90 minus x? This only reciprocal. AC by BC. AC by BC. And finally, cot 90 minus x is nothing but BC by A. BC by A. Now you observe very carefully. What is sin x? BC by AC. To which it is matching here, see? BC by AC. See, sin x is equal to cos 90 minus x. Both values are equal to BC by AC. Next, cos x, AB by AC. AB by AC is equal to sin 90 minus x. So, cos x is equal to sin 90 minus x. Or sin 90 minus x is equal to cos x. So, these are the complementary angles you have to remember. Now, tan x is equal to BC by AB. Now, BC by AB is equal to, see, cot 90 minus x. So, cot 90 minus x is equal to tan x. In the same way, we can conclude. What is the conclusion now I am drawing here? Observe carefully. See, sin 90 minus x, cos x, same. Now, cos 90 minus x, sin x is same. So, you can write that sin 90 minus x is equal to cos x. And cos 90 minus x is equal to sin x. And tan 90 minus x is equal to cot x. And secant 90 minus x is equal to cosecant x. And cosec 90 minus x is equal to secant x. And finally, cot 90 minus x is equal to tan x. So this is the complementary angles. So once again revise, sin 90 minus x is equal to cot x. For example, cos value 30. Cos 30 is equal to sin 90 minus 30 and sin 60. Those two must be sum should be 90. So once again, sin 30 is equal to cos 60. Sin 45, cos 45. Cos 10, sin 90, sin 80, like this. So you have to, this is called changing of the ratio. Sin becomes cos, cos becomes sin, tan becomes cot, cot becomes tan, sec becomes cosec, cosec becomes sec. These are the formula you have to go through. Today my homework is, please write this formula 3 times. In page number, we have this in page number 286. So, I am going to give the homework as page number 286, write 3 times formula. Write 3 times. So this is it, children. If you are thorough with the formula, we will go to 11.3 and we can do it very easily. And I recommend to go through the examples in page number 287, which is based on complementary angles. So I hope you all will do the same. Thank you.